EFT proven to lower cortisol levels. Emotional freedom techniques. EFT significantly reduces cortisol, the major hormone associated with high stress levels. This finding is based on an important study published in the Journal of Nervous and Mental Disease, which found that EFT lowered cortisol levels by as much as 24%. The randomized controlled trial conducted by Yount and Church et al. Measured levels of cortisol before and after EFT. In the study looking at EFT's effect on cortisol, 83 participants were randomly assigned to a one-time, hour-long session of 3 different setups. The 3 control groups were given EFT, talk therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, and rest, without making them aware of the existence of other groups. When results showed a significantly lower level of cortisol from the EFT group as compared to the 2 other therapy groups, which showed a decline of only an average of 14%, researchers could hardly believe it, and even thought their instruments needed recalibration. They ordered a rerun of the test only to find the results to be the same. That much lower cortisol level definitely makes a big impact on emotional and physical wellness. What makes the result even more profound is that the decline in this major stress hormone was also positively associated with a reduction in many self-reported psychological symptoms, including anxiety and depression, as measured by a standard psychological assessment tool. This is a major breakthrough considering that tapping therapy has no side effects compared to drugs and supplements, now found everywhere, which are recommended to lower cortisol. Unlike these cortisol blockers, EFT does not take away from the body cortisol's precursor molecules, which is essential for cell repair during times when we are relaxed or rested. Continually elevated cortisol levels are not beneficial to one's health and often leads to various physical and psychological problems, such as anxiety, depression, fatigue, weakened immunity, digestive and metabolic problems, and obesity. It can also lead to more complicated health conditions like diabetes, Cushing's syndrome, and cardiovascular diseases. One of the lead researchers, Dr. Garret Yount, excitedly claims, "This is the first randomized controlled trial of EFT to evaluate a physiological biomarker, that is, cortisol levels, and it shows robust, positive effects." It sets the stage for further research to explore whether EFT affects other physiological systems, including the expression of genes involved in the stress response. The effectivity of tapping therapy on reducing stress, as now supported by biological evidence, gives all interested, and yet skeptical people, the reason to try it out now. To find out more about emotional freedom techniques EFT, check out my blog at http://golden-opportunity.com.